Ahead of the March 6 Sapele local government elections, Apc Chieftain Honorable Chief Paulinus Akpeki has called for a free, fair, and credible elections to determine occupants of various seats across the local government. Chief Akpeki, who spoke during an interview after an APC rally in Sapele, as the party went on a sensitization march across wards in the local government, stressed that the Dsiec must be independent and make election materials available for all to see so as to make sure that the process is done amicably.
I am not taking on the state government led by Governor Kowa, but I'm taking on Dsiec, which I think is a parastatal of Governor Kowa, and Governor Kowa ought to know what is going on. On the 17th of February 2021, we in the APC in Sapele went to court stating clearly only 3 grounds. 1, that we need to know their office of Dsiec in Sapele. 2, we also need to know the electoral umpire, the electoral officer who is going to represent Dsiec in conducting the election. And 3, demand that all process of election, which includes but not limited to the following: 1, have access to all the electoral materials before the conduct of election, and 2, to declare the results at the unit level. If we in the APC lose at the unit, after declaring the results at the unit, we will accept. But I straight away say that peace, for peace to reign, they must declare our results at the unit level. 2, we are stating clearly, according to law, that the councillorship election results, after you declare the results at the unit level, we have a collation center for every ward, and we demand that the results must be collated at that collation center, and the results for the councillorship are released at that point. For the chairmanship position, after collation of results at the collation center, the results have to be taken to the office, the Dsiec office in our local government, and the result must be declared at that point. We are not going to entertain any results being taken to Asaba for announcement. On the 17th, when we went to court, we demanded all these reliefs. We in the APC don't talk without documentations. These are our papers, and these are our reliefs. The judge fixed March 2nd for us to appear with Dsiec. Dsiec, up till yesterday, the 2nd of March, did not respond to what we demanded for. They never responded. Knowing fully well the antics of the Delta State government, which is led by PDP, and knowing the law, we went to court on the 1st of March, asking the court that as long as Dsiec did not respond to our petition, the court without responding, and the days have passed, automatically they've lost grounds. And so it should be declared, they should declare an injunction. But surprisingly, yesterday, March 2nd, 9 a.m. prompt, the judge of State High Court 2 in Sapele local government deviated and started talking about voters register and the injury that we in APC, the person who filed the suit, will suffer if he does not declare an injunction. In that case, our lawyer said that we are ready to prosecute our case. He therefore adjourned the case to Monday after the election. But surprisingly, ladies and gentlemen, less than 2-3 hours after the judge passed that judgment for himself. We don't know what transpired between him, Dsiec, and the state government. They came up, Dsiec now came up with a response. The response they have come up with, members of the fourth ring, they have come up with the list of electoral officers for the 25 local governments.
Apc!
Yes. They did not only come up with the list of electoral officers, they also listed some offices which are also yet to be verified. But all this came up yesterday, March 2nd, at about 2 p.m. after the judge threw away our injunction matter. He has now appointed a chief electoral officer for Sapele. I leave this with the press. That is an original copy sent to my lawyer. They didn't stop there. They also listed the list of offices. And so they have now told us, gentlemen of the press, that we can now go to their office at Rero and make any demand that we deem necessary. We want to put it on record before the gentlemen of the press and the entire public, including Governor Kowa, that we in APC will object strongly if we don't inspect the materials which they are going to send to Sapele. 2, we will object if we are not allowed to see the result sheets, which we already know is in the keep of most of them. 3, we demand immediately that Dsiec, Chief Electoral Officer, who is sent to Sapele, and I've given you the document here, you can make copies of it. We are not hiding it. We in APC are very free. We are open mind. We demand that the press immediately interview the chief electoral officer so listed here for Sapele. We have never seen him, we have never met him, and we have never had any relationship with him. My lawyer brought these documents to me this afternoon, and as you journalists can see, it is an original copy, so that nobody will say we made photocopies. No stakeholder meeting has been called, as they stated clearly here, that the author have called stakeholders meeting. So we are asking that should this election really be held, when we already know that it's already predetermined by Dsiec to write results and announce results. I want to ask this question, gentlemen. I don't see myself, Chief Akpeki, losing word 4 in my local government. I don't see the Deputy President of the Senate losing his word or unit to PDP. I don't see Obaru losing his word and unit to PDP. I also don't see Otega with some other eminent persons, if we hold a free and fair election, losing their units and word. Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen, we are of the view that PDP is up to its antics again. So we call on you, as the only people that can save the common man, to ask Dsiec, Governor Kowa, and the PDP to allow the media, if they don't allow us, let them allow the media see the materials, the result sheets that they are going to send to the different units for the election of Saturday. For peace to win, this election must be credible, must be free, and must be fair. I'm open to questions.